Welcome back, guys. I'm very excited to be back with a brand new tutorial for you. I don't know why I'm so excited. The look that I'm doing today is one, it was inspired by two things. The first thing that inspired today's look is this beautiful picture that I saw the other day of this girl. I don't even know where I found this picture, but her skin, and it's just the most beautiful natural makeup ever. I fell in love with this image and I knew that I wanted to recreate this look. And then the second thing is that I'm going to be featuring the brand new Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation from Nars. So I've been using this foundation non-stop, probably for the past, at least for the past month, maybe the past 2 months. And this foundation has such a beautiful light, radiant texture to it. So I thought it would be perfect for this look. I'm gonna jump right into it. I'm starting off with a little bit of serum mist from Skin Inc. It's that time of year where the skin needs a lot more hydration than usual, so feel free to just pile it on. I'm using heavier moisturizers than I normally would. Today I'm trying out this one from Korres, the Greek Yogurt Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. The Korres primers all smell really nice. This smells kind of like a Greek holiday. But already, like, oh, look how nice the skin looks. Prepping the skin properly is going to just make the foundation look even more amazing. Before I apply foundation, I'm going to apply a cream illuminator, some kind of cream highlighter to my skin. I'm using this one from L'Oreal. This is the True Match Lumi Liquid Glow Illuminator. You guys are gonna see, this is just gonna glow everything up. Okay, we are glowy. So this look is really about beautiful, dewy, perfect looking skin. My skin is nowhere near perfect right now. I am having breakouts like you guys cannot imagine, but that's okay. We're going to try to work with it. And with this brand new foundation, we can definitely get that effect. I am using the brand new Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation from Nars. I have 3 colors here. Please don't mind how kind of dirty the bottles are. It's because I've been using these a lot. The first color that is kind of like my go-to, this is Sahel. This is the one that I've been using most of the time. Let me just swatch it quickly for you guys. I feel like this is the closest color to my skin tone. Like, it just blends in beautifully. Also kind of playing around with 2 other colors to either lighten or darken the main color. I have the lightest color, which is Valerius. This is a little bit lighter. So I'll usually use that if I feel like Sahel is now too dark, because I'm like losing all my color. Or I'll take the darker color, this one right here, Vanuatu, when I feel like I'm a bit more tan. So those are kind of the 3 colors that I'm working with. Sahel is like my exact color, and then I kind of work with between the other 2 as well. So today I'm gonna use Sahel. I'm gonna be using my beauty blender to apply today because I really want the skin to shine through, and you could definitely get that with this foundation. There's so many things that I love about this foundation, and the reason I've been wearing it non-stop is because it's such a nice, beautiful, lightweight texture. It does not feel heavy on the skin at all, and just right now I feel like that's what I really want for my skin. So it is a 16-hour fade resistant foundation. So even though it is super lightweight, you are gonna get that long wear. That's why it's called the Natural Radiant Longwear. The finish is so natural, you guys. It has just the most beautiful natural finish, and the texture is so breathable. So you really, like, it feels so light on the skin. It just doesn't feel like you have anything on. That's probably what I love the most about it. It also smooths out the skin. So look at this side here. Like, you guys see how I have these bumps here, but then on this side, just the skin looks super smooth, which is awesome. It comes in 33 different shades, so you will for sure find the right shade for you. Look at that. Look how beautiful and smooth my forehead looks. look at the difference. It's such a beautiful finish. It's also transfer resistant and sweat resistant, and the color doesn't oxidize. So after you have the foundation on for a few hours, the color stays the same as when you first applied it. It doesn't change, which can definitely sometimes happen with some foundations. And of course, if you do want more of a full coverage, you can definitely get that with this foundation if you build it. But even though it is full coverage, it will still feel very weightless. All right, what do you guys think? It's so pretty. To brighten and highlight my face, I'm gonna be using the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm gonna use Canal today, which I love for under the eye area and also as a brightener and a contour color as well. This concealer is awesome because it's super lightweight as well, but you're also gonna get the coverage. So it's definitely the theme for today's video. I want the skin to shine through. I want the makeup to be as light and fresh as possible, but I also want it to look as flawless as possible, because when I saw that picture, I was just like, her skin looks amazing. But it's like the type of makeup where it looks like you have no makeup on, but you definitely have makeup on. It's the type of makeup I used to do all the time when I would work on set with models. Like every photographer would always say the same thing. Like they want the model to look perfect, but they want her to look like she has no makeup on. So I became really good at that. I'm gonna use this color as well to highlight just in some key areas. I don't want you guys to skip through this part, because honestly, these steps is what it's going to make the rest of the makeup, like, because there's no like key thing for this makeup, there's no key part of this makeup. It's just really all about beautiful natural dewiness. So I don't want you to skip any parts of these steps. You have to do all of them. I'm using a bit of the darker color. This is Eman. It's like a really nice soft gentle contour, nothing too crazy. This is gonna just give our skin an even more beautiful finish. The brush that I'm using is from It Cosmetics. I really like this one because it's double-ended, so you could do nose contour and then face contour on the other side. I love the way the skin looks right now, and I really don't want to like cover it all up with powder, so I'm going to use this powder from Ofra, which is a really nice yellow-based banana powder, and I'm only applying this around my eye area just to set the concealer, and a little bit on my cheek. That is pretty much it, because I really want the skin to look super dewy and radiant. I don't want to cover up the foundation, I don't want to cover up anything else. That's all we're gonna do. For brows, I'm using the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Shape and Fill pencil, and I want a beautiful natural looking brow. If you guys haven't seen my recent brow tutorial, make sure you check it out. I share a bunch of really great tips on how to get beautiful eyebrows, because my eyebrows are the best they've ever been, and I share all my tips in this video, so make sure you guys watch it. If you haven't seen it, I'm gonna link it for you right here. To give my brows a little bit more of an undone vibe, I'm using the Glossier Boy Brow Gel, just taking some of that off and just running it through. I love how like this makes your brows look super feathery. For the eyes, I'm keeping it super simple, so I'm taking that same highlighter we used on our face, so just kind of applying that in the inner corner and blending it in. Taking that same highlighter, highlighting underneath the brows, just on that brow bone. I'm taking the Nars Laguna Liquid Bronzer, which I've never used before, but I forgot that I had this, so I was like, I should try it. I'm actually gonna take a little bit just in the outer part of my lid. It's beautiful. It's such a nice color. So I just want to contour a little bit the outer part of my lid, and what I love is that this is going to look so natural. It's just going to look like my own skin tone. just a really beautiful natural contour. So pretty, you guys. I'm going to curl and add mascara, and then I'm gonna add individual false lashes because I want the lashes to just have like a little something to them, but in the most natural way possible. I'm using the Maybelline Total Temptation mascara. I'm actually gonna do one eye first just to show you guys the effect that the individuals have so you can compare. So I'm using these from Ardell. These are kind of medium size. The length is medium, so you can put these all over on your ends, on the inner corner. And I just have a little dab of glue on the back of my hand. This is seriously the most natural way to put on false lashes. They take a little bit of practice, but I actually think putting on in individuals is now easier than putting on a full strip. And I never used to think that, but I think I was just really intimidated by putting on individuals. It is so easy, you guys. So depending on the look you want, you could have them a bit more exaggerated, or you can keep it as natural as this. I love this effect. I think it's just the most subtle way to play up your eyes and just look super flirty and pretty, but without having a ton of eyeshadow and eye makeup, and it's just like really pretty lashes. It's time to give a little color to the cheeks. I'm using the Clinique Chubby Stick Cheek Color Balm in the color Robust Rhubarb. And the way that I like to do this is just to apply it on my fingers first, and then to smile, and then apply it on my cheeks. So the reason that I really wanted to do a cream blush for this look, because I feel like sometimes creams can look a lot more dewier and it can look like it's kind of radiating from within. So it has a very natural finish to it, which is obviously the vibe for this whole tutorial today. This is so pretty, you guys. I love this. I do want the lips to have a real glossy effect to it, so I'm using the Clarins Instant Light Lip Comfort Oil. This is like the most comfortable, cushiony oil. I love it. Love that. And then the very last step is the highlight. I know that the skin is already super dewy and radiant. I absolutely love the way the skin looks, but I'm gonna add just a tiny bit of highlight in certain areas just to finish off this look. I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder. And I'm gonna use a fan brush today because I feel like the fan brush applies it a little bit lighter than a regular brush. I'm just putting it on top of my cheekbones, and then I like to bring it a little bit up here, kind of where the light naturally hits you, a little bit on the corner of the nose, down the bridge of the nose, chin. So do you guys see that? Look how pretty and highlighted it is. I always use the word highlighty. Pretty sure that's not a real word, but it perfectly describes what vibe I'm going for. I absolutely love this. I hope you guys love this as much as I do. I'm so happy I was able to bring my inspiration picture to life. I absolutely love the finish of this foundation. When Nars reached out to me to partner with them on this video, I was more than happy to do it because I've already been using the product and love the product. So if you guys are looking for a great everyday foundation that's just super lightweight and feels great on your skin, and the finish is absolutely like, I can't get over my face right now. Like, the skin looks so beautiful. Be sure to check out all the details for the new Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the description box, along with all the other products that I used in this video. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to see a lot more makeup tutorials and beauty videos and other stuff too. And add me on Instagram at Eman. Be sure to leave me a comment below and let me know what you guys think of this look, and also let me know what you want to see next. Alright guys, I love you and I'll see you in another video very soon. Bye!